Hello, fellow followers. Welcome back to FanZcene. Greg here. And today I have you. Why is Amazon Prime censoring this? Well, what am I talking about here, guys? It looks like we have another day and another streaming service. This time, as usual, with Amazon Prime, them and Netflix and so many and Disney are so many big offenders of this. It looks like the movie Robin Hood from 2010, starring Russell Crowe, it's got a little bit of censorship going on to it. Why is it got to be censored? Why can't people just watch the movie as it was originally intended? I mean, I could do this all day making my case for physical media, but what exactly really am I talking about here? So I saw this on the internets the other day, and I'm going to go ahead and bring this up. This woman noticed this with Amazon Prime and the Robin Hood 2010 movie. So let's go ahead and play it and see what she's talking about here.
The intro to Robin Hood 2010. Notice how the intro's gone?
Nothing.
You can't read it.
Nothing.
Can't read what it says.
Nope.
Do you know what it says?
What's it say?
You know what it's supposed to say?
What's it supposed to say? Show us.
It's supposed to say, in times of tyranny and injustice, when law oppresses the people, the outlaw takes his place in history. I wonder why, right now, Amazon Prime would take that out.
I'm going to go ahead and take that down there, guys. Yes, why would Amazon Prime decide that? That kind of upset me there that she had to go to YouTube to find the actual thing instead of putting in the Blu-ray or the DVD or something. But this is what I'm talking about, guys, with physical media. Why I say rebel, like the last video I just did. Rebel, buy physical media. Streaming services do this. And it's for so many different reasons. It's for political reasons. It's for stupidity reasons. Personally, I think this reason here, and probably why it happened a little bit with the Passion of Christ things too, it's for international reasons because they're all afraid to offend people. See, with these streaming services, they don't just stream in America; they stream worldwide, right? So that's what they want. That's what they want to control how you watch it, where you watch it, and what you see. And so they stream it worldwide. And in some countries, that may be considered offensive what that's on there. So instead of just fixing it for that country, even though it really shouldn't be, because if it's created that way in the first place, it should be allowed to be seen that way. But if it's offensive in certain countries like that, edit it out for that. Don't edit it out for this. But anyways, this is why I personally say rebel, buy physical media. This is why physical media is important in this day and age. Yes, there's you streaming is ease and comfort for so many people. Like I said, globally. But that is interesting that phrase, in times of oppression, outlaw will rise and take his place. And also, like with the Passion of Christ, that was the Bible verse about Jesus and all that. I'm not trying to get political or anything like that. I don't want to do that here on the channel. I don't care what you believe in or what side you're on. All I'm saying is that with certain things, like within art and what people are trying to say and convey, even if it is against your beliefs or my beliefs, whatever, it should allow to be seen. It should allow to be seen. It should never be censored. It should never be edited, and it should never be taken away because it might offend sometimes. Sometimes things are offensive. Sometimes they are, and they have to be seen. That's this is why I love physical media, because with physical media, as of now, still for this moment in time, it's the last vestige where these movies, these TV shows, these forms of entertainment that were created, whether they were created for profit, whether they were created for messaging, whether they were created for entertainment, they're still a form of artwork, and it's the last place where they can actually be seen the way they were meant to be seen after they were released in the theaters. This happens constantly with streaming services. You go from, like we've talked about before, Daryl Hannah's butt being censored out on Disney Plus, but yet they will put now a Nora up on Disney Plus, right? They put the new movie about the sex worker Nora up on Disney Plus, but they censored Daryl Hannah's butt. I fail to see the distinction there. Or like with some other, I'm trying to remember some other stuff. There's been so many I've covered here on my channel. I've talked about it so much. And like even when I talked with Brooks Davis from Full Moon, which they pulled down his movie Famous TNA off of Amazon because they were afraid people might see a little something. They pulled that down because they don't want it next to this or this, but they will allow certain other things. It's really all about money game and who has the power and whatnot like that. Just rebel, buy your physical media. The best thing I could say is, like, if this stuff like this is really making you mad in seeing it, it's like, this is why I do videos like this. If it's making you mad to see it, cancel that streaming service if you want to, and buy your favorites on physical media. Buy Robin Hood 2010 on physical media because it is still can be seen. That opening can still be seen on your physical copy and will always be there for as long as that physical copy plays. On streaming, they can remove it and they can never put it back, and that's how people will think that's how it's meant to be seen, and it was not how it was meant to be seen. I just this is what really irks me about streaming services, so especially the big streaming services, that the paid streaming services. I really don't have a grudge against like I've mentioned before, like Tubi or even the Roku channel, which I had the Roku there. I have nothing against them. They're free. They have commercials. They feel like old time broadcast TV, and I think that's why so many people are turning to them more so than some of the streaming services. I know, like at one point in time, Tubi was watched more than like Disney Plus and all them. But I would prefer physical copies. Right, physical media is where it's at. Rebel, buy your physical copy. Right, buy your favorite movies on a physical copy. I can grandstand and I can make these videos almost every single week. It seems like I can do these every single week because there's always something coming up where some streaming services has taken down a movie, they've edited a movie, they censored a movie, they're telling you what you can watch, how you can watch it, where you can watch it, and they're not giving you any other option. But and I know in today's day and age with so many things going on in the world, there's so much more. There's so much in this world, and just my thing here is I just for this one moment in your time, your day, I can make you think about a little something else, get your mind off of the worldly problems. And you know what? You want some good entertainment. You want to see something that's supposed to be seen. Make a list of your favorite movies. Buy them on physical media. Never discount secondhand stores or thrift stores or a DVD. If you like a DVD, buy a DVD. If you like a Blu-ray, buy a Blu-ray. If you like hard video games, I often forget video games because I'm not a gamer. Buy your, I know it's harder with new systems because everything is digital download. There's no trays and stuff in like the newer systems, but there's still the older systems out there and the older games out there. Can they be a little harder to get? In some cases, yeah, but buy your physical games, buy your physical CDs, movies, books, comics, whatever. It's ownership, it's power, it's something they don't want you to have. They don't want you to have that physicalness. All right. But there's so many out there that, like myself, that are still buying it. That like we're the ones keeping it alive. Literally, we're keeping it alive, and they don't like that. Sometimes, well, I'm there. I go. I'm like they don't want it. It's just sometimes that's what it truly feels like. But it's still out there. People buy your favorites on a physical copy, so you don't have to deal with seeing things like Robin Hood 2010 with Russell Crowe, which isn't even that good of a movie, to be honest with you, being censored because of that opening line. That's a little crazy to me. That is honestly a little crazy to me. So the way some of this is edited like that. But anyways, Rebel, buy physical media. Let me know what you guys think about this. Because I was also sent a similar thing from my good buddy over at Black Fawn Distribution Company. He sent me that one where somebody else did it, compared it, and it was the same way. He actually, went through it and saw it. So let me know if you guys are still seeing this on Amazon Prime, who has Amazon Prime, if that's still like that or if it's changed. And let me know all your thoughts and comments about this in the comment section down below. And if you liked what you saw here, maybe consider hitting that like button or subscribing, hitting that bell for notification. That'd be awesome if earn you guys' subscriptions, or possibly share the video out for everybody to see, or join and become a channel member, because that would help out my channel immensely. Thank you and shout out to all my channel members. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys for being channel members here and for all of your support. To everybody watching, whether you liked me, hated me, or liked this video, or hated this video, I thank you for sticking this long. Wherever you all are, please have a great, safe, happy, healthy day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Always support physical media, because it really, truly is the superior format. Right now, more than ever, and I'm seeing it more and more daily. Godspeed.